I decided to be 3D. I don't know why. I felt like being 3D today, but I just did. Hi. Hello. I can turn my head so much. I can do this. I can't do that with 2D. I can't go like... I can't do that in 2D. Today just felt like a day that I wanted to be 3D. And on the background... Hello! Hi, Teku! Hi, Leanbox! Hi! How is everyone? I know I'm late. I was in a call with some friends and I'll be honest, I was focused on the conversation and not multitasking. Setting up my thumbnail. So that was on me. I got distracted with the conversation. Do you like a 3D Leaf though? I don't do it very often. My favorite Sasquatch? How dare you? How dare you be so rude to me? You come into my stream and you disrespect me like this? Raven Hunter Dubs? That's even your real name? How dare you? You're so mean to me. I have even more expressions on my 3D. I have a lot. Like, wow. I am late baking brownies. It's okay. I was late myself. Why are you giving me the trombone? That's not nice. Josh. I had to make sure it was spelled correctly to make sure Sasquatch was spelled correctly, or you had to make sure your own name was spelled correctly. Brownies! Brownies for me! For me! For Leaf! For Leaf! For me! Pay the brownie tax! That was an opportunity to tell them it was okay, so as long as you got a piece of that brownie. Yes, give me the brownies. Feed me brownies. Mwah. They are thick. They're thick brownies. Oh my goodness, they're so thick. So thick. Extra chocolatey. Very good. I haven't had brownies in forever. Been ages. Ages. With cookie dough? Oh. I have cookie dough ice cream in my freezer right now. It's very good. All for me. Need a sound redeem for it's so thick. Yeah, boy, it's so thick. I'm surprised I don't have that one. Maybe. I don't know if they added more space. I'd have to remove one of the ones I have, I think. Nice 3D model, thank you! I'm waiting for this guy I was talking to open his commission so that I can get, request other outfits for the 3D model. They're pre-made. They're pre-made outfits, but I don't know how to use Unity very well, so I'm like, please transfer this outfit onto my model, please, and thank you. Baki. Why are you like this? Why? You pervert. You pervert. It is not a bikini. It's is not a bikini. I just realized you had Stinky on your list of don't call me when you tell everyone else that they are.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Because everyone else is stinky, but I'm not. I thought you would look beautiful in a bikini. Ooh, pervert. You need to be bonked. Bonk you. Definition of projecting? I would never project. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. No, not me. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Just like gaslighting. Someone draw that now. You're all perverts! You're all perverts! All wanting bikinis. There is bikini outfits, pre-made ones. I don't know if you deserve that. I don't know if the leaflets deserve bikini. Hey, it shows the physique. The physique. Maybe one day I will get a bikini outfit, but that day is not today. You don't do the thing you don't know what it is? Yeah, I have no idea what that is. If only it were, Twitch, YouTube friendly, yeah. Yeah, I would not have anything that would get me bonked on Twitch and YouTube. I don't want to get bonked by YouTube or Twitch. I've been bonked by Twitch before, and that gave me trauma. I played over the prologue of a visual novel, and the company didn't like that, and they bonked me for that. They'll bonk people regardless. Twitch do have double standards, though. I'm sorry for your trauma. Yes, Twitch gave me trauma when they bonked me. But it's okay. It's okay. It's gone. I was good. And I didn't do anything that would get my Twitch in trouble. My tweeting trouble. Tweeting trouble. I don't think it was necessarily Twitch's fault. It was more the company that went out of their way to bonk me. That striked me for playing over the prologue of the game. I'd say it was more the company, I guess, not Twitch itself, that bonked me. But it's okay. I haven't done anything. No more strikes on my channel. I've been a good leaf. I'm sorry for your trauma. Thank you, Teku. YouTube is family friendly. That's debatable. That is debatable because for some reason YouTube allows people to stream genital jousting, but Twitch doesn't. So I'm like, is YouTube really safe if YouTube allows that game, but Twitch does not? I would not play that game though. You got bonked for a company for playing their game? Yeah, I played past the prologue. Apparently they only allowed the prologue to be streamed. And I played past the prologue and they didn't like that. And they striked me. I was like, that's a little bit excessive. I feel like a warning at least would have been better. But they have full out strike? That was a little much. A little much for that. That's dumb. It is dumb. But it's okay. I don't have a strike on my channel anymore. They allowed Sweet Home Alabama. They're showing their true colors. Sweet Home Alabama. I have to continue the Coffin of Andy and Lele soon. I'm getting but that'll be later because I'm getting Kodiak and the others to stream a different visual novel with me. I'm trying to plan on a date. It's just gonna be, it's not gonna be a stream. It's not gonna be a stream because it's a very short visual novel. It's only like 18 minutes. So I was like, that's too long for a stream. I mean, that's too short for a stream. So I'm just going to do an offline recording when we have the time. But no Coffin of Andy and Lele yet. Sorry for my comment. You're okay, Lingbox. A video. It'll be a video. It'll be pre-recorded because, yeah, it was a bit too short for a stream. An 18-minute long game is not very long. A video. It'll be a video whenever we get that done. How's it gaming? We're just chatting for a little bit before we play more of a game that is supposedly a demo, but it's been a very long demo. But this is a different one. This is a different game. This one is an isekai. An isekai romance. Of an otome game. I've been reading a manhwa of one that's a isekai otome game. But it makes me sad because my favorite character, there's multiple love interest options, but I'm like, the one I like the most, I'm like, I know he's not gonna be the one that gets picked. He was the first person she met, so it's not going to be him. That's usually how it goes. She usually goes with the first one she meets, and he was not. You play Fields of Mysteria? I don't know if I'm saying the name right. I own it. I have not tried it out yet, but I really want to. Are you telling me that one's an isekai? Mysteria? That one looks so cute, though. I own it. But yeah, the manga I've been reading, it's called... What is it called again? I don't want to be the match... I don't want to play the matchmaker anymore, or something like that. It's really cute. But my favorite character in it, I know is not going to be the one that wins. And that makes me sad. Because he was not the first person she met. Oh nah, I just brought it up because Kat and Kiki started replaying it. Because it got a big update to being complete now. Oh! I need to play more of Stardew with Kat and Kiki. I started a game with them like years ago and I haven't continued it. I have not. But, oh, speaking of, you'll be happy to know, I reached out to Kat. I am making her sing a duet with me. I was like, it's a pretty song and I would like you to sing it with me. And she said yes. She'll sing it with me. Making her sing. I told her that. I told her that. I was like, Kat, I love your singing. Sing more. Sing more on your channel. Your channel kind of dead right now. I really have to convince you to play the sequel of Sucker to Love. Did I not play the sequel of that? I thought I did. No, I haven't. Oh, no, I haven't. I haven't. I don't even think I did all the routes on that one either. The first one. But yeah, Kat said, if if I didn't mind waiting a few weeks, she would record it for me. I was like, yes, I don't mind. Gives me time to re-record my own vocals, because my vocals on that are kind of old. But as for what song it is, I'll keep that a surprise. Yeah, I think you didn't do the Night in Yellow. Nyanphatrope. Nyanphatrope. Maybe I should restart that game. Or at least see what I didn't do. Maybe I'll continue that game. Cause I think I only did I don't even know if I finished it. Any of the routes actually. I don't know if the main girl was the Shihulu. And I'm like, did I finish her route? I don't remember. It's been so long. I feel like I did. I thought I did. Or at least I got one of the endings. And I think I died. It's been so long, I don't remember. That was one of my early stream games, I feel like. Cause Penny, you're an OG. You're an OG Leaf Watcher. Leaflet. OG Leaflet. Leaflet sound better than Leaf Watcher. OG Leaflet. OG. Shadow's an OG too. We have a couple OGs in chat, and we have a couple not OGs. Some newer people. But I hope the new people stay long too. Stay long like the OGs have. Yeah, it might be a redo. I might have to redo that. Because I don't even remember like half of it. But I don't mind replaying it. I don't even know if I still have the VOD. I don't even think I kept the VOD of that. Did I? Might even be gone. So yeah, redo might be in order if I don't even think I kept the VOD of that. That was back in the time I wasn't saving VODs. I wish I was an OG, but at least I'm an OG for someone else. It's okay. You can stay here. You just can't leave, ever. Just don't leave. Let me see. Let me look at my old... videos. Let me even see if the... Because if I don't even have it up anymore of the old... Dying for Love or whatever game. I might just have to redo it. I don't even know if I have the VOD. I don't even think there's a VOD of it. I might have to just redo that game. Because I'm looking. I don't have a VOD of it, so no. Let me check on my VOD channel. Look at my YouTube. You cannot leave, you can only leave. Leon! Leon S. Kennedy followed me. I have a friend who is a big fan of you. They like you a lot. Maybe a little too much. But I cannot deny. I've never played the Resident Evil games, but I will say Leon Kennedy is a sexy man who ages like fine wine. I I just remember doing the streaming, the female VA for the female Chihulu showed up and said hello. I was like, what are you doing here? How did you find me? How did you find me? Are you lost, ma'am? I was saying that. I was just like, what? What? Why are you here? I do have the VOD on my other channel. I only have 2 videos of it. I did not play it for very long. I just might delete this and just start over at some point. A fresh start. I only did 2 VODs of it. Leon Kennedy! He's sexy man! Keep a clip of the VA just showing up. Yeah! Ooh! Here you go. Or I might just keep it, just for the memories. But then just do like redo of the stream. Cute hiccup. No. No. Not cute hiccup. No. No. Redo of a stream. Please. Please tell me that's not a reference. You're not referencing a certain anime with that comment of yours, pretty. Please tell me you're not making a reference to what I think you are. You were referencing that. I've never watched that anime, but I know what it is. I don't want to touch it. I have no desire to touch it. Just don't. Yeah, no. I'm not. I know the plot. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. That is a show for people who have a sadistic enjoyment, I feel like. I'm not one of those people. No. No. Oh! Ah! Solus, you're on a 75 stream streak. Oh my goodness. You and Shadow should have like a rivalry going on there. My parents' Roku box keeps advertising it for some reason. Why are they advertising that anime of all things? Damn, she almost forgot Shadow's name. I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Ah! Also, hi, Cassie! I'm 3D today. I just felt like being 3D because I don't use my 3D model as often as I should. I don't know, it worries me. Why not some other ecchi anime like Interspecies Reviewers? I've seen that anime. That's a good anime. That's a good anime. I like that anime. Except for the egg episode. That one I didn't like. No. Wait, egg? Yeah, I didn't like the egg episode, no. Now you got me curious. I feel like it's better that you just stay curious. The TV was advertising, there's no freaking way I'll be your lover unless... Oh, that Yuri one. I need to watch that one. That one looks cute. But it's so funny. It's so funny to me is that, they were going to dub interspecies reviewers until they got to episode, like, 3, and then they were like, oh, I don't think we can dub this. This is a little too much. They're like, this is a little too much to dub. And then they backed out. Cowards. Finish what you started. You started it, so you should commit. Commit to the whole series. If you're going to dub up to episode 3, dub the rest of the episodes. Cowards. I'm sorry I'm not listening too much, trying to survive in Minecraft. It's okay. It's okay if you're just lurking. That's fine. I think the VAs, I think the VA that were in the dub said the same thing. We're glad to know that the VA in it were like, no, let us finish. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll dub it. I'll voice in it. Legacy of Dan Green. I know that they are dubbing the school days. They're doing like a remaster of the school days visual novel, and they're dubbing that in English for some reason. I didn't see that. That was not on my checklist of what I thought would happen. But it's happening for some oddly reason. I am surprised. I am surprised because yeah, like they could have chose to dub the anime. But they went all out and decided to dub the full game, which is like, the game is even more spicy than the anime. So I'm like, oh, they're going all out for that. That is surprising. Yes, Mint Phantom is in it. She's just a small role in it, but that's still cool that she's in it. She's one of the mean girls. So much spicy. Yeah, I was just like, the game? They're dubbing the game? Excuse me? Why not the anime? The anime's more tame. Those brave souls. And then, and then I was also surprised. Phoebe-chan is also voicing in it. I can't remember. I think she was like somebody's little sister. If she is, but if she is the little sister of Kotonoha, bless her soul. Bless her. I don't remember if she was Kotonoha's little sister or not. The story is trash in the anime. Yeah, Makoto sucks. We all can agree Makoto is the worst. Well, actually, he's not the worst. I'd say his dad is the worst. If you have seen the family tree, the family tree of school days, it is it is something. Makoto's dad is even worse. I guess it runs in the family. Ah. It is the most curfew. I didn't want to know. No, if you look up the school days family tree, it is the most cursed thing that you'll ever see, and you'll wish that you did not have that knowledge. Ah. But I think I have everything in school days is cursed. Yes, it is. But I do have a Kotonoha Dendroid. And I have a Kotonoha plushie on the way in pre-order. Don't judge me. Big fan. Kotonoha did nothing wrong! Except she did go a little crazy in the end. But she was at least loyal. She may have been crazy, but she was loyal. She was loyal. Not like Makoto. Or Sekai. No. No. The most cursed dub ever is the Ghost Stories, I think the name is. I don't know why, I forgot the name. Yeah, that is very cursed. If you want to watch another dub that is, I'd say is on the same level as, or at least close, on the same level. I don't know if it's, I wouldn't say it's on the same level, but it's very close. Golden Boy, the Golden Boy dub. It's funny because the thing that makes the Golden Boy dub funny is that it feels like nobody is really trying all that hard in their lines. Except the guy who plays like the main guy. He tries a little bit too hard, which makes it funny. So you have people that are trying, that are barely trying, and you have one guy that is trying a little too hard, and it just makes it hilarious to watch. I don't know if anyone else has seen the Golden Boy dub or watched Golden Boy. I suggest, if you haven't, I would suggest watching the Golden Boy dub. It is a funny time. Very funny anime. So I should, I've yapped for enough, so I'm going to switch over to my game. I've seen clips, I haven't watched down, haven't sat down and watched the actual show though. I'm imagining you saw the swim scene. The swim scene is very funny, where he's just like and he's like, how is my swimming? That one I've seen the clip of, at least shared around a good amount. Alright, let me switch to game. I don't know how much left of the demo I have of this. Where's the game? There it is. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. What if I don't have much left of the demo of this? We can just sit down and chat more. We've been having a good time chatting, I think. Also, the sound good? Oh, the sound is not good. You can't even hear it. There we go. There we go. Much better. Yippee! My big head is in the way. What sound? Yeah, I was just like, wait. I didn't even have the sound on. Oh, hi, Jojo. You're back. I might scoot myself down a little bit. My big head is covering the chat. I literally sent a message earlier. I'm sorry. Forgive me. For I am a brainlet. Okay. So this game wasn't even set, has a demo. Yeah, the demo is out, so I'm like, I think that's what they sent me, because I'm just like, I don't think they sent me the full game of this, so I'm just like, it's been so long, but this game has been so long that I'm just like, it feels like it's just the full game. There we go. Forgot. It's been a bit, so I've kind of forgot, but we are out on the, all I remember is that we are like starting off on our journey. To shoot somebody with an arrow. A demo that doesn't demo. Yeah, this game, the demo does not demo, it just feels like a full game. Wait. This is... We have to find somebody, and we gotta shoot them with an arrow. With the power of love. The power of love will make our arrow stronger. Anyway, I have to leave again. Have fun with the demo. I will. Maybe, possibly, probably. Alright. The land before the eastern wall slowly slopes down. As far as I can see from our vantage point, there's a sea of tents in the various shapes of disrepair. Digimon Monster, Digimon are the champions! They're made of cloth of various colors, whatever kind of material their owners could get a hold of. The area smells of unwashed bodies and excrements. What is this place? The solace nobody speaks about. The war front is to the east, and it's moving towards the capital with each passing year. That means each year, some of the citizens of Leafuchii Empire, I can't read today, lose their homes in demon attacks. Oh, we gotta kill, like, a demon king. That's usually the plot of isekais. I know that was the plot. That was the plot in Konosuba. But do we ever really get around to that? I don't think so. To save their lives, many travel to the capital in search of a better future. But there are so many refugees, and the capital has no place for them all. The Empress has long forbidden war refugees from... They did in the manga? Oh! Maybe I will eventually get there in the anime. I don't know how long it takes for them to get there. We're on like what? We're gonna be coming up on what? Season 4? A lot of seasons of Konosuba. Megumin, best girl though. Love Megumin. The Empress has long forbidden war refugees from coming inside the walls. She doesn't want to hear their pleas. Oh man, she sucks. She's just like, oh, well, not my problem. It took me a long time to be able to negotiate with her to let the church's healers come to this slum 2 times a week so we can help the ones in most dire need. Explosion! Explosion Leaf channel point redeem when? I'm getting the sense that I'm gonna need to update a few of my redeems. Because they seem to... Because just earlier, Raven was just like, I want the damn boy, she's thick sound alert. I might have to change some things. I'll keep these in mind. This is the truth behind the war. We have been holding on without the Saintess. But, as you can see, this war is slowly becoming a losing battle. If you hadn't appeared as the Saintess in this decade, would we really be able to hold on another 10 years? Or would we lose all hope and eventually let the demons destroy us? Hi, Rogue! Hi! You got here just in time. We've been just yapping for about 30 minutes and then we just started the demo. I don't know how long I have left of this demo. This is the 3rd part. I've continued this demo. So, hopefully we're near the end. I don't know. If we do finish this, we'll just go back to yapping because we were having a good time yapping. Surely the Leafuchii Empire's army would never give up fighting without them holding the front. The demons would come to the capital and even farther west. The demons! The demons! Kill the demons! If you fight for a long time, only to slowly lose ground over and over again, it can be easy to lose faith. Yapping is always fun. Yes, I'm a certified yapper. But I think of all the guys that we've met, so far of our options, I think Elijah is the one I'd be most willing to take their route. He's a cute boy. He's got very fluffy hair that looks very head-patable. Elijah's voice sharpens, as if I've hit on a very personal emotion in his heart. Maybe I shouldn't voice any opinions on the matter of the Leafuchii Empire's war. I'm not really from this world after all, and I don't know much about the situation. But that doesn't mean I don't want to find out more. I want to help where I can. The brownies are done. BRB, okay, I'm back. My brownies! The brownies are gonna feed me. You're gonna feed Leaf the brownie. Yum, 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 yum. I understand the situation now. Thank you for bringing me here, Elijah. How can I help these people? We'll go around the whole slum so we can present you to people. We'll stop to talk to everyone who wants to converse with us. It will take a few hours, but I want the word to go around that the Saintess of the Golden Bow is a real person who came here to make sure everyone knows she's ready to save them. I don't have really much of skills. But I'm just in this person's body. I don't really have their talents. I'll try, though. Do you think you can live up to this role? That's what I was just thinking. I was like, I've never done anything like this. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I can't guarantee I'll be good, but I'll try. Elijah liked that. You like that? I'll try my best. I'm not the chosen one. I'm just a contractor. Yeah. I didn't choose to be here. But Truck-kun sent me here. Yes, I'll do my best. It seems to me that you're confident in your role. That's good. We need to put your heart into convincing everyone you're going to save them. Let's go then. I really just feel like I'm just in the actual game right now. I mean, it's a good demo. You're getting a lot of the game for free. I follow Ellie Jo deeper into the slum. Levi, I have to remember it's pronounced Levi, not Levy, not Marvels, not Levy from the Marvel. Levi steps close behind me, his hand on his sword. He's at attention in case something bad happens. I honestly forgot Levi was here with us. We pass by several people with sunken cheeks, ashen skin, and hollow eyes. When I gaze upon the refugees, I finally understand what a rare commodity hope is amongst them. Hope won't feed them. It won't make their wounds close. It won't increase their living standards. But at the same time, when Elijah approaches a skinny, sickly woman and channels his holy magic for his staff, the relief she feels after she becomes healthier again brings a smile to her lips and some light to her eyes. Thank you, High Priest. They actually gave them bodies. They gave her child a body too. Budget. Some visual novels don't give these extra people bodies. They're just a name with no body. The High Priest is here? Mom, are you feeling better now? Ah, this is my daughter. I'm sorry, she's very energetic. It's great that your daughter can be still cheerful despite the environment she's growing up in. Yes, it's wonderful how children can adapt to even the worst situations. I gave birth to her here. Are you perhaps... Is your name Cherry? Oh, yes, and you are? Levi. Oh my lord, you've grown so much. Do you two know each other? Yes, we grew up in the same village. Cherry is 8 years older than me, so even though we played together as friends, really she was more like an older sister to me. She warned me not to climb high trees and looked after me whenever I did anyway and fell and cried. They're like, you don't fall, don't climb those trees, you're gonna fall. Like, I'm gonna do what I want. And then falls and cries. You were quite rowdy as a child. I like to test my own limits. I would say I was curious. But that means that Levi's village was destroyed in a demon attack. Yes, our homes got burned down by demons. We need Freyren here. Or Freyren. She'll kill those demons. He hates demons. So this is your daughter, Cherry? Yes, my precious Lily. Lily. You look so much like you when you were a child. That's why I thought I might know you. She really does have my face, doesn't she? Lily runs up to me and tugs at the bottom of my skirt. Who are you? I've never seen you here before. Are you a new nun? I kneel down in front of the girl to put my face level with hers. I am the Saintess of the Golden Bow. Name drop. Title drop. The Saintess? But the Saintess is just a myth. She's not real. That's what Mom said. And Mom is no liar. Lily, I'm very much real. I pull the golden bow off my back and show the artifact to the girl. This is the golden bow. Only I can wield it, or so it seems. Will you defeat the demon queen with it? That's the plan. With the power of love! With the power of love! Mom says if the Demon Queen is ever defeated, we can go back to rebuild the village she comes from. Then you have something great to look forward to. Will it really be something great? Yes. You're going to see a world that's much more beautiful than the place you live in now. Vast valleys, lush forests, wide blue skies. Oh gosh, you're giving her a lot of expectations we have no idea if we can accomplish. I've only ever heard about valleys and forests from the adults. Soon, hopefully, you'll be able to see them for yourself. Isn't that exciting? Well, yeah. I'm sorry, Saintess. I think it's difficult to be excited about experiencing things you've never seen before. She pulls the child close to her and pats the girl's head. Once we travel back to the ruins of my village, she's going to see so many wonderful sights. I'll pray for you, Saintess. I want you to have the strength to defeat the Demon Queen. Thank you. Elijah nods at me. I follow him through the slums away from the girl and her mother. At some point, someone grabs the skirt of my dress from behind and yanks. Immediately, Levi draws his sword, and my hand goes toward the golden bow. I don't know how to use this very well, but I'll use it! I'll use it! Ah! I turn around, only to see a man without a leg. He smiles, showing his mouth devoid of teeth. He doesn't look dangerous, so I gesture at Levi to stand down. Can a pretty nun heal me too? We can't make what is already lost grow back. Yeah, we don't have that kind of power. Damn. I thought as much, but it was worth a shot. I kneel in front of the man once he lets go of my dress. I wouldn't be able to heal you anyway. I have no healing powers. You don't? I thought all nuns and priests can heal. Hi, Wash Bear! Hey, Leafu, I'ma lurk here while I play War Thunder. That's okay. Lurking is perfectly fine. Enjoy War Thunder. I hope you win. I'm neither a nun nor a priest. Why'd you wear a nun outfit then? Cosplay. I glance over at Elijah, and he nods at me. Having him and Levi here as support gives me confidence. See the weapon on my back? That's the golden bow. No way! The man's loud exclamation gets the attention of the other people in the nearby area. Quick question. Do you like white text on red background? I mean... I guess? If it's not too hard to see. But anyways. Men, women, and children approach us. I feel the burden of what I'm going to say, but I want to bring some hope to these people. Who let you take the golden bow, my pretty lady? It just chose me. Because I'm the main character. The golden bow has chosen me to be the Saintess. I've been carrying an artifact on my back ever since. Oh, whoops. I think Tekka was asking Wash Bear. I was like, oh, I didn't see that it was replying to. I was like, I guess? Maybe? I don't know. According to someone, War Thunder players like that. I just wanted to confirm. Ah. I see, I see. The The golden bow has chosen me to be the Saintess. I've been carrying the artifact on my back ever since. The Saintess of the golden bow? Title drop. The Saintess. The Saintess? A wave of whispers goes through the crowd behind my back. A crowd, now that I turn around. Oh damn, 3D model! Yeah! I decided to be 3D today. I was in the mood to be 3D. I can do like this. I can turn. And turn to my side. Can't do that as 2D. More floof in 3D. My ears are wiggly. Owl. I'm not an owl for being able to turn my head. Can you not turn your head to the side, Shadow? A wave of whispers goes through the crowd behind my back. A crowd. Now that I turn around, I see just how many people have gathered. Do they all live in the nearby tents? There must be a few dozen refugees wanting to listen to what I have to say. I swallow hard. Yes, I am the Saintess of the Golden Bow. Why is ear floof the defining feature for... Yes, that's Leaf. Yeah, my ears wiggle. I can also make them go down like this. Come fly away. No, she's sad. Oops. Actually tabbed out of my program for my... There we go. I tabbed out for a second there. But yeah, I could be extra sad. Like this. So sad. Yes, I'm the Saintess of the Golden Bow. Brownie, yes, give brownie. Brownie makes me happy. People gasp. The one-legged man yanks on my sleeve to get my attention. There's more light in his eyes now that he's heard who I am. Good. You want us to believe the Saintess came down the slums out of all places? The High Priest informed me you might want to see me. I don't know about the Eastern Solace, but the High Priest has shown me your situation. I may not be able to do as much as he can manage. I cannot heal you. I don't have such power. But I want all of you to know the Golden Bow has really chosen its Saintess. I'm the Saintess, and I'll do everything in my power to defeat the Demon Queen and end the war. The crowd behind me cheers and pushes closer toward me. Move out of the way, I want to see the Saintess. I want to take a good look at her too. I want to see if she's real. Oh no, people. I hear Leafuchii take out his sword, but Elijah puts a hand on his arm, shaking his head. Demon Queen gets around, the Demon Queen and the Demon King. They really do get around, they're in everything. Please stop trying to get closer, you're making the Saintess uncomfortable. But people still try to push in closer to me. Elijah looks at my panic expression and sighs. I expected this to happen. And you didn't tell me it could? Take a drink. Don't you want to bring hope to people, regardless of their desperation? See how lively they've become? Word that the Saintess has come to the slums will spread far and wide now. But the situation is dangerous. All these demon kingdoms, where's the demon United Nations? They need their own nation. To stop bothering all the other people and starting wars with everyone. Levi and I will protect you, so let's just go to another area and let more commoners see you. Do you really think that's a good idea? I said we'll protect you, but these people have to gain hope somehow. I learned long ago that my own presence and healing cannot keep the flame of hope burning in their hearts. No matter what I do to keep their will to live alive, it's not enough. They gotta believe in hope. They can't give in to despair. Like Danganronpa. I feel like there's more to the story that Elijah is not telling me. He takes me by the hand and leads me to another area of the slums. At some point, people stop following us. When we arrive at another part of the slums, I repeat my big revelation about becoming the Saintess of the Golden Bow. This would be a drinking game of every time they say that. I don't drink. Drink water every time they say that. I got sent to Agile. No! Not Agile! No! The refugees act much the same no matter where we go. We're exhausted when Elijah finally says we're done. We've done enough. Wait a minute. What's this game about? Let me try to describe it shortly. This game is an isekai. We were just a young woman. Had just like an average life. We were just about to get, I think, a new job. Started. We were gonna start living independently. But then we got hit by Raccoon. And then we ended up in the Otome series. I think it was like a webcomic. It was a webcomic that we read. And we took the place of a girl that was originally going to die. Her death was supposed to be the start of like all of the story and stuff. But now the story has changed because, well, the girl that died is alive, and originally Levi was supposed to be the one that had the golden bow react to him, but it was us instead. So now that we have to be the one to stop the Demon Queen. Also, it was originally going to be a BL. But because I'm not dead, it's no longer a BL. The boys will no longer fall in love with each other. So apparently, yeah. If my character had died, they would have turned gay. And that is kind of the plot. I don't know if I described that good. Yay! We stopped at the area with a few dozen cats, all filled with patience. Between the the cots, more people lie on bedrolls on the ground. What? Now that I know that sounds bad. That the boys could have been gay? I don't know. It's normal to kiss your homies. Kiss your homies goodnight. The injured groan and cry in pain. It's a cacophony of despair that tears at my soul. This is the main field hospital. So yeah, we were kind of sent on a mission, what we're doing right now, to go defeat the Demon Queen. But we might possibly die. Because that was a point in the original story that we read before we were isekai'd. Is that love kind of powered the golden bow defeat the Demon Queen. But one of them died in the end, because it ended in a tragedy. So we're like, oh, will I die at the end as well? Since someone did die at the end. We don't know. We don't know if we'll die or not. It ended in a tragedy. This is the main field hospital. The healers run around tending to the wounded, but one glance tells me there aren't enough priests and nuns to heal all of the injuries right away. Ellie just stares at the scene in front of us, with a look that tells me nothing about his thoughts. Elijah, what do you think about the Eastern Solace? And the one that I think we might be on the route of? At least a demo sample of his route? Elijah, he is not supposed to marry outside of the church. So, there might be a little, if you go to Elijah, there might be a little bit of forbidden romance. Yes. Because you're not supposed to marry outside the church. He's supposed to marry someone that's in the church. But we're not an actual nun. We're not part of the church. Spicy. Forbidden romance. It's a cauldron of those who are desperate to live and who have given up already. This place swallows you whole, and when you step a foot inside, and then once you become a part of it, it never lets you go. I may have brought you here to reignite the hope in the heart of these people, but be mindful not to become too attached to these individuals. Attachment in such a place will bring you nothing but pain. Elijah's expression becomes colder, even colder. He walks towards the first person on a cot, and after a cursory glance, puts his staff to the patient's stomach. The injured man's whole body shines with healing light. He lets out a groan of relief. I walk towards Elijah, even though he told me not to get attached to the individuals here. Attachment is not the same as caring, is it? If you can care, but you can't become like emotionally attached to them. Because that emotional attachment will make your job harder. It's like, I'd assume it's the same if you are like fostering animals, like if you're have a foster home for like stray cats and stuff, or stray dogs. You're just a temporary home for them. But you can't get yourself to be attacked.
I just needed you to know.
Or else
I love you.
you'll probably just end up with a lot of cats and dogs in your house. I don't think I could ever be a foster home for dogs and cats because I would get 100% attached to all the dogs and animals and want to keep them all. I care about all the people in the Eastern Solace. Also, thank you for the love. Thank you. I'm just not supposed to single them as individuals, because then when they die, I will suffer. That's what Elijah wanted to teach me, right? Yes, I'll be hurt if I'm attached to them and I don't make it. And he doesn't want me to be hurt. He's just doing this because he cares. You've been helping out in the Eastern Solace for a long time, have you not? Not that long. Only since I became the High Priest. 2 years. And yet it feels like I've spent decades here. Thank you for bringing me here, Elijah. I'll do as you said. I'll become the beacon of hope for these people. For as long as you have strength to help, please do so. Just be mindful your dedication doesn't burn brightly enough to cause pain. Leaving me confused, he moves on to the next patient and heals him. Also, welcome, Jacob. I forgot to say that. Welcome. And so I do the same. I walk up to each and every of those men and women and tell them I'm the Saintess and I'll defeat the Demon Queen. Even though sometimes I find it hard to look at the patients with their burned bodies and mutilated limbs, I continue on, following Elijah around the field hospital. It's the only thing I can do for these people. Be their ray of hope. At the end of the day, I almost can't stay standing on my feet. We travel back to the palace in silence. The sun sets by the time we arrive. Elijah nods at me and Levi, and turns to leave without a word. Elijah! I'm looking forward to going with you to the Eastern Solace next week. I'm glad. With that reply, he turns and walks away from us. Bringing hope to everyone is a heavy burden to carry. I wouldn't want that responsibility. No, I don't want to be the main character. Being the protagonist has so much responsibilities. But I want to embrace being the Saintess. Oh, I don't think we went off on our journey yet. I'm still in the training period. We were just visiting. The outer slums. Okay. We're not on our journey yet. We're still in our training period, and I think we had the queen only gave us I don't know, few months to train, and I have no experience with the bow, so I gotta learn how to use a bow with 2 months of training. A pro tag, bleh. Too much work. Being an end tag is fun. You get to be evil. Evil. Mwahahaha. Mwahaha. Ha ha ha. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for my evil face. Ha 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 ha. Okay, that's enough for today. I can't overdo it, or else I won't have the strength to train tomorrow. If this still is a demo, like I'm assuming it still is, it'll probably end right before we leave. Because at that point, I'm like, oh, it's just a full game at that point. It's just a full game. I do a few stretches, grab my bow, and make my way back to my room. I can also be a gremlin to someone, Become a fly in their soup, a pebble in their shoe. But unfortunately, you chose to be a prinny. And I think prinnies get bullied by literally everyone. You chose this life for yourself. Let's go to the garden. Including a trash fox. You're not meaning me, are you? Go straight home, visit the garden. Elijah in the garden. Oh! No, not you. No. I saw George and I was like, no! Not George! No! That's fine. No affection is fine. You still a long way through the demo. It is such a long demo. As I return to my room, I'm again faced with an unexpected encounter. I'll take Noah over George. Why is his name George? Why they, out of all the names, why George? I don't like the name George for a romance option. But that's just me. Celeste? Fancy running into you again, you George of the Jungle. Not George of the Jungle. I fear I can't say the same, Your Highness. And here I was waiting for the opportunity to apologize to you. Apologize? Quite unexpected of me, isn't it? Well, I'm glad you finally changed your mind about teasing me, Your Highness. But teasing you? You mean the way I'm keeping you on your toes? We both know that's quite entertaining for both of us. No way! But no, I wanted to say sorry about the other day in the garden. I was overly dramatic. Aren't you always very a dramatic man? I have an itchy nose. My nose is itchy. You could say that. Still, we can certainly agree that putting a sword to your throat is another level than our usual conversations, or even the way I act towards Mother. Yeah, it's a little dramatic to put a sword to my throat. It's just a little bit dramatic. But that seems to be the ultimate way. They're all about the dramatics. Like in Collar Malice, there's one guy, like my first scene alone of him, he grabs me by the throat with his hand, and I'm like, oh my god, sir! That's not that's not how you talk to people, by grabbing their throat! But that character was one of my friend's favorite characters, and I was just like, why? Why do you like the guy that grabs you by the throat when you first meet him? Why? Shake their hand, dude. Shake their hand. Yes. I mean, sword to the throat is kind of hot. Excuse you? I mean, if you say so, I won't kink shame you.
Oh my, how
I won't kink shame you. That's what you're into. Should I give you two some privacy? you don't have to. How do I say her name? Tariq? Tariq? I don't think I properly introduced you to Celeste. She's the head of the palace guards, isn't she? That's not what I meant. Tariq is also like a mother to me. Yeah, because your own mother really sucks. Your actual mother sucks, so you're like, this is my better mom. She's been my personal guard since I was little. Before I promoted her to my right hand, a person who keeps order in the palace on my behalf. It always warms my heart when you speak so highly of me. How could I not? You've always supported me, even when I had nobody to rely on. With Noah's antagonistic attitude towards his mother, I suppose he values family more than blood relations. Yeah, your mom kinda sucks. Your mom basically sent you off on a suicide mission. What do you think about your father? Inappropriate to ask. Yeah, your father doesn't really have a backbone. I'm not trying to get invested into Noah right now, though, so I'll just say it's inappropriate to ask. Allie does my focus right now. No, it's better not to ask. It might be a touchy subject considering the strained relationship between Noah and his mother. I think about my own difficult situation with Celeste's father. I wouldn't want anyone to ask me about him. Yeah, my dad also sucks, too. I'm talking about Celeste's character, by the way, not my own father. Just so you know, Celeste's father sucks. And I think her real dad sucks, too. Is there something on your mind? No, it's nothing important. Being part of the royal family must be difficult. I can't even imagine carrying such a heavy burden on my shoulders. Bit of hiccup there. I think the burden you carry as a Saintess is also heavy. I suppose that's true. Celeste, I may sometimes be overly dramatic, impulsive, even. It's just the way I deal with the world. At least you're self-aware. You got that going for you. But that doesn't mean I'm not sincere when I apologize to you. I'm really sorry for the other day. I didn't mean to scare you. It's okay. I'm not too angry about it anymore. So it means she was angry about it for a little bit. See, that's what I was thinking. But you are still a little angry. A little. Very well, I can accept that. I often find that anger is a great source of motivation to drive one forward. I hope you use that energy well. Just don't go overboard with being mad at me. I wouldn't want your anger to turn into resentment. Alright. I mean, if I got a sword to my throat, I feel like I have the right to be just a little bit upset about that. Noah and Tariq escort me to my family's apartment where we say our goodbyes. I forgot my sister is very cute. How the heck? I always forget how to say her. I always forget how to say her name. I'm gonna use Google Translate. How is the proper way to say your name, actually? Let me write her name. Italian. Oh, I've been saying her name though. Ed really... Did I say that? Erudice. 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 That is a hard name to say. Erudice. Is your train going well? In the evening, Erudice comes by my room. I'm happy to have her company. Not really. I let out a long sigh and tell Erudice about my training. I don't understand what the High Priest means about accessing the Golden Bow's magic. Every time I try to think about the artifact letting me share in some godly power, nothing happens. It's frustrating. Elijah showed me how it can feel to receive the magic, but I can't reproduce the results. I have no affinity for magic. I don't understand what to do. Don't pressure yourself so much. It's only been a few days since you even found out how light magic is used. You're right. I should be more patient. I'm just annoyed because the golden bow is so clunky in its design that aiming is hard as well. I told everyone I'd be able to do it, but I don't have any confidence. No confidence. I glare at the offending object, which rests next to my bed. It's like the golden bow is actively resisting me. I don't think that's possible. Elijah said the golden bow is semi-sentient. Well, it did have the will to choose its saint. I always thought choosing was all it could do, though. Except for killing the Demon Queen and acting as a normal weapon. The golden bow is a mystery, that's for sure. You should take some time off to relax. I can't. Not when I have so little time to train. You're not going to be any good at learning how to wield the bow if you just train constantly. The human body and mind have to take breaks from time to time. I know what we should do. Lady Penelope is organizing a tea party on the terrace outside the throne in 3 days. Who is Lady Penelope? The Duchess of Saintess. I look through Celeste's memories, but come up with no information about the Duchess or Saintess. I have no idea whom you're talking about. You sat next to her during the last ball. Oh, the girl who was like... This girl doesn't know how to use her fork and utensils right. Hey, how goes it? It goes good. This is another game that's supposedly a demo but feels like a full game. Very long demo, but it's going good. How goes it for you, Pat? I'm also 3D today. I feel myself going pale, then red. Duchess Penelope was the one who wanted me to embarrass myself further during dinner. That's not a good idea. I don't want to go to her tea party. No, definitely not. She laughed at me. It's going good. Just got back from a con. Oh, you get a bunch of goodies for yourself while you were there? I haven't been at a con in forever. I'd love to go to a one again. The Duchy of Saintess is known for its lavender fields and beautiful gardens. They also make the best honey in the Empire. Now that you're the Saintess, the Duchess invited us to her tea party. She's gonna make fun of me again. Now that you're the Saintess, the Duchess invited us to her tea party. Many other important people will be there too. All the more reason why I shouldn't go. She's gonna laugh at me! And others are gonna laugh at me too! Please. Lady Letita asked me to convince you to come. Then Countess Letita is a friend of... oh gosh, I was saying it so much now I completely blanked out how to say her name again. Eurydice. Eurydice. Her family, I know, they own vast fields, and the people working for them produce the majority of grain in the Empire. These names are so hard! Ah! Letitia is kind and compassionate. She took Eurydice into her entourage 2 years ago, elevating Eurydice's status in society. Lady Titia said that now you have such a high standing in society, you should take part in the politics of the Empire more often, Celeste. Not politics! Ah! I want to go back to being invisible, where no one had any expectations of me. You're going on the quest now, but once you return home, you will still be the Saintess. You have the chance to be very influential if you use your opportunities correctly. Nothing bad will happen with myself and Lady Titia around. Well, I just got a pic from... blah, blah, blah. Well, I just got a pic and autograph, but I got to meet, Marty Grabstein, aka Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh, that's so cool! That's so cool! I'm happy for you! Please, Celeste. When Eurydice begs me like this, I find her pleas hard to refuse. Yep. Ah! Meiko! Thank you so much for the raid! Thank you, thank you! Leafu, I finally matched times to raid you out! Thank you so much! You're so sweet! Yes, hello everyone, my name is Leafuchii, your lovable gremlin fox VTuber! Right now we're playing the demo of Saintess of the Golden Bow. It is a isekai otome game. It's been pretty fun. But other games that I like to do, I like to play visual novels, RPGs, comfy games, horror games, a little bit of whatever I'm feeling up to. Yeah, welcome, welcome. Have fun, I'll be lurking. No problem. Go rest up if you need to. We're also multi-streaming on Twitch, too. But yes, we have responsibilities to defeat the Demon Queen, because it wouldn't be an isekai if there wasn't a Demon King or Demon Queen in it. But yes, take care, Miko. Thank you for sharing your community with me. I greatly appreciate it. But yes, we were just having a conversation with our sister, our twin sister, who wants us to join a tea party and other events. But I'm like, I don't want to. I don't wanna. I wanna go back to nobody having expectations of me. No, the golden bow powers like most isekai. Yes, the golden bow has the ability to kill the demon queen. But from what we know, the golden bow... Oh gosh, my voice cracked a little. Golden bow! Ah! The golden bow is also powered by love! So we gotta romance and make the powers of love. Love! I don't want to go, but she has a point. I'm planning a future to survive the mission. The fact means I have a future life beyond just fighting against a demon queen. Of course it is. I know, it's cheesy. But that's okay. A little cheese is okay. The power of love purifies the evil. Typical. That's okay. A little cheese is fine. I'll return to the palace and then have to hone my manners. Cheese! Cheese is good! We love cheese! Nom 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 nom. I don't want to end up an important player in the politics of the Empire, but I also don't want to become an embarrassment to both myself and my sister, because the one hosting this tea party, she made fun of me for not knowing how to use my utensils properly. And when I thought she was helping me, she just was making me embarrass myself further. It was not nice of her. I thought she was helping me, but no, she just wanted me to embarrass myself more. Alright, I'll go. With a heavy heart, I agreed to Eurydice's request. Well, these names are very hard. Really? Yes, really. Don't ask me again, or I might change my mind. Eurydice grabs my hands and jumps up and down, squealing. More cheese, Gromit! More cheese! We love cheese! Oh, come on, don't pretend like you care about... Also, thank you for subscribing! Thank you! Oh, is this an Ultimate game? Not gonna lie, I never tried one of these before. Yes, it is an Ultimate game. Right now we have been focusing on... Elijah, and he is... you'll see him in a moment. He was with us earlier. He's a high priest. He has very fluffy pink hair. But yeah, this is our twin sister, though. She's cute. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on. Don't pretend like you care about acting prim and proper now. Hi, Cuckoo! Fluffy pink-haired high priest. Is he nice? He is nice. He has been a nice guy so far. There is other options too. One of our other options is Levi, and he is the childhood friend, and he is our bodyguard. And then there's another guy. Oh gosh, we just saw him. Noah. He's something. He is the queen's son. And then there's George. I don't like George. There's nothing wrong with George, but I don't like the name George. I mean, George is kind of an aristocrat kind of guy. But George is apparently DLC, so even if we had the full game of that, he'd be DLC, but it's okay. I'm okay without that DLC, because I'm not too interested in George. Oh no, even in Ultimate, the childhood friend can be a losing love interest. Man, even his path is paid. He's like, yeah, you gotta pay extra for me. Like, George, I don't want you. I don't want you, George! I have a bad feeling about the tea party, but in visual novels, you can choose if you want the childhood friend, though. They have a chance. You have the option. They're not gonna lose like in anime. They always lose in anime. But in visual novels, they have a chance. If If you choose them, that is. I have a bad feeling about the tea party now that I've agreed to go, though. I'll have to keep my word and do so no matter what. So this is what I look like. I'm cute. Aim and release. I spend the next 2 days practicing archery with renewed purpose. Because... Where's the harem route? I don't think there is a harem route. But there has been some otome that I've played in the past that do have harem endings. It's not a common choice, but there are some that exist. Yeah, 10 bad games. You're like, I can't have a harem? What? What? I can't choose all of them? I spend the next 2 days practicing archery with renewed purpose. But yeah, I don't know how to use archery. I have none of the previous MC's talents. The MC was good at archery, but I have no idea how to use archery. So I've been having to practice and learn it, but I only have like, what, 2 months to learn? 2 months to learn a skill I've never done before. The threat of the Demon Queen's army feels more real to me after having witnessed the plight of the refugees in Eastern Solace. This war isn't just part of a story anymore, it's really happening. Ugh! I miss, again. The Golden Bow doesn't want to listen to me. I feel like it's actively fighting me. Aim and... The idea is ridiculous though, isn't it? It's just a bow with magic. It couldn't really be sentient like Ellie just said, or could it? Release! Yet, I'm living in a fantasy world, so isn't everything theoretically possible? I know there are some bounds to magic, but I haven't been thoroughly trained on the topic, so I'm not even sure of the specifics. I miss again. I just told everybody in that village that I could do it and to have hope in me. But I can't even shoot an arrow. They're putting hope in the wrong person. Even so, I don't give up. I aim and shoot again. I miss again and again. Oh god, those people in the village are doomed. They're doomed! Sometimes I hit the target only to miss over and over again once more. Ouch, ouch, ouch! At some point, I pulled the bowstring wrong. Probably because I'm tired from making arrows fly like crazy over the past few days, and it slaps my arm. My forearm looks terrible. There's a long cut there, and when I touch the skin around the bleeding wound, I feel even more pain. Oh, I hurt myself. This is going to bruise. I try to use the bow again, but the pain is too much for me to handle. I should do what my sister said and take a break. I can't continue to practice like this. And I'll bleed out if no first aid is applied. Come to think of it, even if I do get this bandaged, I still won't be able to practice. Wielding the bow will hurt too much. I need magical healing as well. We go to Elijah, who used his magic healing. Healing magic is still a strange concept to me. As someone from Earth, yet holy magic would indeed close the wound quickly and allow me to continue my training. I look around trying to find Levi. Oh yeah, here's Levi! This one is the childhood friend. Ah. And I didn't know he was still here. I always forget that he's here. But I guess he's always kind of around because he's my bodyguard. I see him engaged in mock combat with one of the other knights. we're gonna go to Elijah. Find a priest who can heal you. We're focusing on Elijah. I don't want Levi to find out I'm injured. From what I can see in Celeste's memories, he always flips out whenever his lady is hurt. I sneak behind the training knights to the barracks, where I find a jug of fresh water and clean cloth. I tap the wound with a wet cloth. Ouch! Blood keeps pooling from the injury. How bad did I hurt myself? Oh my goodness. Blood keeps pooling from the injury, and my arm is swelling now. I really have to seek out a healer if I want to continue practicing. I bandage the wound with a dry cloth and sneak out from the barracks towards the palace. I know the way to the priest's wing now. I shouldn't need much time to get this wound healed and return here. I pass the chapel. The door is open, so I peek inside. Hello? Is anyone home? Elijah is standing in front of the pedestal where the golden bow used to be, his hands joined together in a prayer. He has a contemptive look on his face. He must be praying to the god of light. He could heal my arm, but I don't want to interrupt this serene scene. Just when I'm about to leave, I hear his voice behind me. You're free to approach me whenever you want. Yeah, there's Elijah! With his fluffy pink hair! He's a cutie patootie! Cutie patootie! I turn around and step into the chapel. I'm sorry, I saw you praying and I didn't want to interrupt you. Is that so? I can pray anytime, but I can only talk to you when you're around. Elijah comes closer to me. He looks down and notices my bandaged arm. You're injured. I was just going to the priest's wing to get my forearm healed. I pulled the string the wrong way. And you just want to get this wound patched up so you can overdo the practice all over again? Mayhaps? Mayhaps? Mayhaps I do? We're leaving in 2 weeks. There's no time for me to not practice using the bow. But I just quickly drop over on this side. You went to the YouTube side. Welcome to the YouTube side. How's the training going? Slowly. I still feel like the golden bow doesn't want me to wield it. I can't wrap my head around the concept of a bow being sentient. You're convinced it doesn't want to shoot for you. Maybe you're the one blocking its power. Maybe he's right. I'm an uneducated person who has no comprehension of magic. Perhaps I'm rejecting the bow, the golden bow, instead of the other way around. I don't believe in myself. I don't believe in myself. I got a belief. I'm not sure. I need to think about it. I look down on my arm. Elijah follows my gaze. May I heal you? Yes, I would be happy if you did. I need to touch you to do so. Can you not say it like that? Can you not say it like that? You always say it like that, and it's awkward. Don't say it like that. I mean, I guess it's true, but don't say it like that. It's awkward. Yes, you can do that to heal me. Why is that so... It's worded like that? I'm back now. You can touch me and heal me. Welcome back, Taku! Elijah takes my hand in his own. I can't help but feel shy. He takes off the bandage and frowns when he sees the injury. His magic pours into my hand slowly, its power bringing me that pleasant feeling of being home. The wound closes in a minute, fully healed, leaving no scar. The swelling around the injury disappears as well, and I feel a tremendous sense of relief. Oh, yeah, I'll drink some wawa. And then I'll stretch. Stretch! My arms don't move, but I am indeed stretching. There we go. Swelling around. Oh, what game is this? This is the demo of the Saintess of the Golden Bow. I was reached out by the creators of the game and they asked me if I wanted to play their demo. So I've been playing the demo off and on again. It is an isekai otome visual novel. Where our goal is to defeat the Demon Queen. I know it is not the most. I know it's typical isekai, defeat the Demon King, Demon Queen, yeah, with some romance in between. It's been cute so far. But yeah, this is just a demo, but it's a very long demo. It doesn't feel like a demo, it just feels like a whole game. It makes me question if they gave me the whole game. Cause I'm like, is this still the demo? I don't know. Is this just the full game? Cause it feels like a full game. I mean, I have no problem with that being the full game though. They would have told you though. Yeah, the creator would have told me if they gave me the full game. But I think it's just a very long demo. I am going to guess that the demo ends when they start going on the journey to defeat the Demon Queen. Right now we're kind of in our pre-training arc. Because we don't know how to use the golden bow. A demo for a visual novel is basically 3 episodes before the paid one. Yeah, pretty much. It's like, when I got the game, when I played Life is Strange for the first time, the first episode of the game was free. Which is like that. I finished that a while back though, Life is Strange. Good game, I really enjoyed it. But yeah, it's basically 3 episodes before the paid one. The paid ones. But I have been doing like the demo of Elijah's route, so I guess it's just like a sample. I'm assuming it's just like a sample of his route. Before later on in the story, I would assume. Little sample, a little taste test. A very long taste test. But yes, continuing. The wound closes in a minute, fully healed, leaving no scar. Swelling around the injury disappears as well, and I feel a tremendous sense of relief at the lack of pain. Elijah let go of my hand. I use every ounce of my will to resist reaching out to him. Why does this magic have such a strong effect on me? I'm like, I want to hug you. For some reason, your magic makes me want to hug you. Here, don't overdo the archery practice again. He's like, if you get injured again, I'm not going to heal you again. No, I'm sure you will anyway. Come by my office if you're bleeding again. Never mind, he will do it again. Even if I overdo it. He's a nice guy and he will heal me again. I hate to see you hurt. He does? That's kind of sweet, or is such a response normal from a healer? anybody, I think anybody who cares enough doesn't want people to go out of their way to get hurt. I feel like that's just a common thing. There's so much I don't know about Elijah. His role in the book was mostly as a part of the love triangle between himself, Levi, and Noah. Oh yeah, that's a part of the story too. The story that I got into, it was originally going to be a BL story. But since my character did not die, it's no longer a BL story. Now it is an otome. Can we talk about how much cooler to have a bow as their main weapon is? It's so cool. Oh, do you like using ranged weapons, Teku? I'm not very good at using a bow as a weapon because my aim sucks. I don't have good aim. But when I've been playing the Force, I've been getting a little better at aiming at least. Because I have to use a bow in that game. What is it? Ah, thank you. No problem, but what's on your mind? On her mind is that she wants to hug you. Not that good, but I could mostly sword guy or support mage because I like supporting. Supporters are needed. They are appreciated. I like using magic weapons too. If I could be like, well, if the option is there, if I could use a hammer as a weapon, I will go for hammer. But if a hammer is not there, I kind of like being an attacker and healer. That's what I was. I think that was what my role was when I played, what game? I played like Phantasy Star for a little bit. I was an attacker, but also a healer. But I didn't really get into Phantasy Star too much. I think I only played like maybe a few times offline with friends. Because I like to heal, but I also like to attack. I like to do both. Give me a scythe and I'm about to go absolutely crazy. Ah, you're a scythe guy. Scythes are cool. Scythes are cool. I like hammer. I like going unga boonga. Unga boonga. Forgive me if I shouldn't ask this question, but we've interacted a few times so far. Leafuchii protect, but also attack. Yes. I like to do damage, but I also like to protect. And then when I played, what game? Baldur's Gate 3. I was a paladin. In that one. It was like, that wouldn't be like my go-to choice. But I was like, of the choices they give, paladin. I need to play more of Baldur's Gate. I only played like a little bit of it offline. Because I would have streamed it. I would have streamed Baldur's Gate, but it's a little too much for my PC to stream. I can play it, but if I try streaming it, it's just like my PC is like, nope. You're asking way too much of me. Forgive me if I shouldn't ask this question, but we've interacted a few times so far, yet I realize I know so little about you. I've been especially curious ever since, seeing how being an Eastern Solus affected his mood. His closed-off expression made me eager to understand his thoughts better. Why would you want to know more about me, of all people? Because I think that you're cool, and I want to know more about your thoughts. Fine. I'll let you know something about me. I have 3 brothers. I was born a commoner, a farmer's son. As you know, when a citizen turns 10, be they commoner or noble, our affinity for light magic is tested. I found out I was very strong at wielding holy powers. And yet he became a high priest at a very young age. He is the youngest high priest. That was his lore. That's when my parents decided to give me to the church. I spent the next 10 years training as a priest and honing my skills. My magical skills. Oh gosh, you had this... So young and you already had to like devote yourself to the church. Do you miss your parents? I've seen them only 3 times since they gave me up, so no, I don't. We don't have a strong connection. Same with my brothers. If anything, my family was relieved to have one less mouth to be. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. He learned he had magic and his parents were like, okay, bye. Bye. See you never. That's so sad. That's cruel. That's just life. Farmers don't have it easy, especially with the threat of demons looming closer and closer each year. My parents have a farm that's only a week away from the battlefront by horseback. Did nothing change and the demons continue to advance the farm? The demons! Should nothing change and the demons continue to advance, the farm will be destroyed by the end of the next decade. He talks about the possible destruction of his parents' farm with such a detached tone. He really doesn't have warm feelings for his family. I mean... He just kind of said they gave him up as like the first chance they got. The moment he got magic, they were like, bye! You're not our problem anymore. My colleagues from the church quickly became my family. Gareth and Meredith mostly. We all graduated from the church's collegium together 2 years ago. A month later, I turned 18, so it was time for me to test to become the saint. Many people thought I would be the chosen one given my strong affinity for holy magic. I even took some archery training to prepare, realizing the odds were high for me to be the saint. Though I am nowhere near very skilled at shooting the bow. I mean, you're probably better than me. I have no talent for the bow. Ah, water. Yet the golden bow didn't choose me. However, the time came for the head of the church to change. So knowing I wasn't the saint and taking into account my achievements and skills, the previous high priest nominated me for the position. I was selected and became the new high priest. I've held the role ever since. Do you like being the high priest? It's a lot of paperwork and making major decisions. I do enjoy the job, most of the time. Has the information I've given you about me satisfied your curiosity? Yes, thank you for sharing more about yourself with me. Now then, I need to return to the office. It was nice chatting with you, Saintess. We should talk more often. You're so nice. What a good boy. What a good bean. I nod. Elijah gives me one final smile and then walks out of the chapel. return to the training grounds, Levi hasn't noticed my absence. He's been focused. He's been locked in. I'm glad. I didn't want to worry him. I take the golden bow in my hand and stare it down. Oh man, I healed and I immediately went back to that. Which is like, okay, I'm healed. Time to get myself hurt again. You have two players with a bow, so if I charge and shoot relatively close to the hitbox, it's so whack. I just hit people and hit their heads anyway. Ah, I've never played any of the Team Fortress games, but I've seen a lot of memes about it. That's for sure. I take the golden bow in my hand and stare it down. You're not going to win against me. You will do what I say, bow. You'll do what I say. I knock an arrow in the bow again and aim. I continue training until I tire myself out. The next day comes and it's time for the Duchess Penelope's tea party. Oh yeah! Cute maid girl! Cute maid! I almost want to pretend I have forgotten about the occasion, especially when either Daishe and Linda waltz into my room to get me ready for the outing. She just looks like Old Barrel's design. She just looks like Old Barrel as a maid. She's cute. But now Barrel has more of the colors of either Daishe. More pink and purples. Oh, look at me in my pretty dress. So no appreciation for the tanks, eh? Oh, I just saw that message. I mean, I appreciate tanks. I appreciate people who are the tanks. Because usually they're the ones that are carrying me and protecting me. They protect me. Because boy, I need the protection. Because I die a lot in games. The tea party is a more informal affair than a ball or an audience with the Empress. So I opt for a more modest dress. We arrive at the terrace outside of the throne room just in time for the event. Might call it a night. Good night! Shadow's eepy sleepy. Tables are set up and laden with so many kinds of colorful cakes that make... I gotta reread that. I read that bad. Tables are set up and laden with so many kinds of colorful cakes that my water's mouth. My mouth waters. If only I wasn't a noble lady. I'm supposed to mind my manners and eat daintily. Otherwise, I would have taken a full cake of each flavor all for myself. I would have just consumed all of these cakes. I would just go... Considering how physically demanding archery training was, I could use some extra calories anyway. That's Duchess Penelope. Let's approach and greet her. The war is nothing, it's so far away and doesn't concern those of us who are in the capital. That's a selfish way of thinking. Why should we worry about something that will never bother us? Why aren't you a self-centered lady? You're right, Lady Penelope. Well, if you ever get close to death, I will not protect you. Are the demons even real? Yes, they are. If you stepped outside the castle walls, you would see. I hold back a long sigh. Listening to Duchess Penelope only makes me side even more firmly with George's beliefs. He isn't here today, though. This tea party seems to be a woman-only event. Even if it weren't, though, I doubt Penelope would have invited her nemesis to her private gathering. I mean, have any of us even seen a demon? What if they're nothing more than a myth? I saw one the moment, like, I just stepped a little bit outside into the forest and I saw one. Penelope, you need to broaden your life. Your vision of life. Outside the castle walls. You know nothing. Ida Dishe gives me a look, clearly telling me to hold back my comments. Yet I can't stand by and listen to the Duchess's stupidity any longer. I have, you know. Have what? I've seen a demon. Penelope looks at me and Ida Dishe. Her cruel smile from the night of the ball returned, and my blood freezes in my veins. Well, if it isn't the daughters of the Count de Cresris, Ida Dishe and the Saintess, Celeste, was it? These names are so hard to say. That's right! Hello, Lady Penelope. Thank you for inviting us to your tea party. I thought it would be entertaining if we got to talk to the Saintess concerning her reputation. So tell me, Lady Celeste, what makes you claim that demons are real? Because I killed one. It's because I fought against one. It had long claws, leathery wings, and a scorpion tail. Duke George confirmed that it was an imp. Oh, did he now? Yes. And if demons weren't real, like you're saying, why would the war have gone on for so long? Why would people have waited for the Saintess to come for 20 years? It's because nobody else but the Saintess can defeat the Demon Queen. So the soldiers have to continue standing their ground against the demons until I'm able to defeat the fiend. If, as you suggest, money is pulled from supporting the war effort, don't you think wave after wave of demons will close in on the capital, eventually sweeping you and your followers' comfortable lives away? Who are you to tell me what I should believe and how I should lead my political faction? Just step outside the castle walls once in your life and you will see. Right now you're being very ignorant. Oh, look at this cutie! I don't know how to say your name correctly. Letitia? Letia? You're so cute! He looks like a sweetie. Alright, that's enough for now. How about we get the tea party properly started? She's so sun-kissed. She's got so many little freckles. Letitia. She's a cutie. A cutie patootie. A lady with a braid of long orange hair interrupts us. Thank you, Taku. Ida Dishe seems relieved at the sight of her. She must be, the Countess, Letita. Name reminds me of Latina from Konosuba. Oh god, not her! Not her! Oh no! Lady Penelope huffs. She walks over to one of the cake tables. When she turns around again, she claps her hands and has a smile on her face. that could almost be considered pleasant. As suggested by our gracious, gratis guest, Viscountess Letita, let's get the tea party started. I'm so looking forward to the shortcake. The atmosphere changes instantly. Excited chatter ensues as the ladies make their way to the cake, taking a little bit onto each of their plates. Cake! We love cake! Yummy cake! Servants are nearby, but we're supposed to choose cakes for ourselves today. Eurydice sits down with Lady Tita's entourage. I'm not sure where I should sit. I don't recognize anybody else except my sister and her favorite lady. Sit down with us. Relief washes over me. I take a seat next to Eurydice. There's one more free seat next to me, but nobody takes it. Nobody wants to sit next to me. Why not? What's wrong with sitting next to me? What is wrong with it? Amongst small talk, we dig into the cake. The talk at the Viscountess Letita's table is much more pleasant than any conversation with Lady Penelope. I relax. Oh, she became very serious. At some point, Lady Tita gives me a pointed look. You really should be more careful about what you're saying, Lady Celeste, for your own good. But what Duchess Penelope said was just stupid. The other ladies give me startled looks. The Tita lets out a long sigh. That's what I'm talking about. It's fine to have your own opinion. Nobody will force you to agree with her. But you're the Saintess now, an important person in the political climate of the Leafuchii Empire. You may not feel like your role has changed, especially since your reputation still follows you. However, people are listening carefully to everything you say or do. You're a public figure now. I'm sorry that I'm so inadequate. Duchess Penelope doesn't believe the war is important. Duke George has an opposite opinion. If you wish, you may formally join the side of either of them. Or you may choose to stay politically neutral, like I am. You're focused on the quest to defeat the Demon Queen now. But a time will come when you'll return from your journey and you will still be the Saintess. Think carefully on what you want to do. Right. It may be that the demon army will disperse once their leader is slain, or we may have to come fight the remaining demon hordes for decades to come. The debate between Penelope and George may become unimportant, or it may grow into the most heated topic in the court. Be mindful of what impact your words have and choose them wisely. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you for your advice. The Viscountess has really given me something to think about for the future. I've been so focused on my training that I haven't thoroughly considered the politics of my situation. Lady Tita is right though. The Saintess is more than just a tool to end the war. I'll think carefully about what you said. What's with the long faces? Is that George? Is George coming in on our tea party? Somebody slides into the seat next to me. A man. What's a man doing at an all-girls party? Why would a man be here? Oh, it's not George. It's Noah. I turn around to see Noah sitting next to me with a wide grin on his face. This is girls only, Noah! This is a girls only party! You're not invited! Noah, what are you doing here? taking a break from work and decided to go for a walk in the gardens. I saw you having a fun tea party, so I figured I'd crash it. It's girls only! Get out of here! Just like that? You figured you'd crash it? Huh, perks of being the crown prince. This table is talking about such serious matters, though. Why don't you ladies enjoy yourselves more? Especially you, Celeste. I hear you're training really hard. I am. That's good. I like women who know their way around weapons. I blushed at the implication of what Noah just said. He's flirting with me again, making me embarrassed. And this time, he's doing it in front of a table full of wide-eyed noblemen. I just got told to watch my reputation. Watch my manners for my reputation. And now you're gonna give me another type of reputation. You're gonna talk, Noah. Noah, why are you teasing me so much? Why? Please stop teasing me. It's really bothering me. You're sending the wrong signals, acting like you're really interested in me. You don't know me enough to be so casual with me. I shouldn't be this casual with him either, but his words set the tone for this exchange, and now I can't hold back the bite from my voice. What if I have a good reason for teasing you? What good reason? I rather enjoy seeing you both blushing and mad. You're a great distraction from organizing the party for our quest. Besides, you know I can be serious when needed. I can't help but feel mad regardless. I don't want to be your distraction. Stop being so mean to me. You're a bully. Noah froze his hand back. Not his hand. Noah froze his head back and laughs. There you are, getting all mad and flustered again. That shade of blushing pink looks lovely on your face. Noah! Prince Noah, this is supposed to be a woman-only tea party. Duchess Penelope approaches us with a frown on her face. I've had my fill of Celeste's expressions anyway, so I'll be going. Just came in here to tease me and then leave. Noah, people will get the wrong idea. Have you ever seen me care what the court says about me? I hadn't. They called him the Mad Prince, though. And he was really living up to his name right now. Bye, Celeste. Good luck on the training. Goodbye, ladies. The cake was excellent. He managed to snag a bite of cake during our conversation. And now he loads a bunch of cakes onto a plate before finally walking off. He's like, I'm not gonna leave this place without a snack. A lot of snacks. I wish I could act with so much freedom. Yet Lady Tita just told me I can't act how Noah does. A shame, really. I mean, I could. Just people will not be happy with me. That was, let's continue the tea party. As the party continues, I notice the ladies from Penelope's entourage whispering behind my back. Whenever they think I can't hear, or maybe they don't care if I hear them. Have you seen how she acts around Prince Noah? Could it be there's something between them? I've seen her with High Priest Elijah a few times. You don't think she's going after a man of faith, do you? I mean, I am. I am on his route. I can't deny that. I am after his route. My servants gossiped about her knight being in love with her. What a shameful thing. Fight you. Fight you. I let out a long sigh and returned to Letita's side. Not side, table. The ladies there already asked me about my relationship with Noah, but without any presumptions about its nature, I'd love for all the noble ladies to be that kind. For the rest of the tea party, I focus on not embarrassing myself any further. 4 days later, while I'm hanging out in the living room of our apartment, Iridise approaches me with spring in her step. Celeste, we received invitations to another ball! Like, ugh. I don't want to go to these parties. Oh no. Ah, another one of those those painful social gatherings. Look! Iridiche hands me an envelope with a royal seal. The Empress seal? Yes! These envelopes were inside a bigger one. The Empress formally invited Father, myself, and you to a ball tomorrow evening. Oh, and then Father's going to be there too? Ah! Tomorrow? Yes, aren't you excited? Not at all. Oh, Celeste. Don't be so dour. I'm sure the ball will be beautiful with good food, amazing music, and interesting conversations. You know I hate any kind of gathering of nobles. Can I refuse the invitation? No, you can't. Darn it. I'm sorry, but not attending when you got a formal invitation from the Empress could anger her. I don't want to antagonize the Empress, it's just that... What am I supposed to do about my lack of etiquette knowledge? I'm not going to suddenly get a lot better at those skills by tomorrow evening. With all my archery practiced, I have no time to worry about learning to be a proper noble. There's a knock on the door. Paul, Iridiche's knight opens it. Hi, Paul. A messenger from Duke George arrived for Lady Celeste. From Duke George? I bring word that my master, Lord George, Duke of Broodwell, would like to see Celeste in 2 hours at the Royal Conversatory. Duke George wants to see me? Ugh, I couldn't avoid him, I guess. Yes, that's right. I'm supposed to come back with a reply, my lady. I'll see His Grace. Thank you. I'll relay the information immediately. The messenger leaves. When the door closes, Iridiche turns to me. Her eyes are sparkling with curiosity. What's going on between Duke George and you? Nothing. He's delusional if there is. Nothing. I'm as clueless as you are. We don't speak much so far. He's a kind man, but I know very little about him. Duke George? Kind? He always came off to me as a cold and very closed-off person. Huh? That's not how he acted towards me. How curious. I wonder what he wants from me this time. No way to find out except going to see him, I suppose. I'll call Linda and let you get ready in peace. And I'll send word that we're going to the ball, I guess. Ugh, if we must. I'm afraid we have to. Alright then, do your worst. Laughing, Iridiche walks off to her room, and I enter mine. But my friend is getting a little tired, so I might take a break here. There's gonna be another part of the demo. Okay. Well, yes! Thank you guys for joining me. I am going to send you guys off to YouTube. I'm gonna send you guys off on a raid to YouTube. I also will not have too many streams next week. I think I'll only have about 2. And yes, there'll be 1 collab. Yes, I'll be continuing more of Miniature Garden, and then also be playing more of Slime Rancher next week.
I just needed you to know. I love you.
Thank you for the stream. Thank you for joining the stream. Yeah. So let's go and find somebody to raid. Ba, ba, ba. Direct. Let's see. I am going to go raid Bonnie Bell. They're playing Zelda Wind Waker. Cute. So I will send YouTube off there. Make sure to say Leafu raid. Bye bye YouTube. Bye bye.